Hi guys, West Country Explorer here. I'm at St Giles Church in Great Wishford. I'm going to show you around and just do a little tour of the inside, but there's one particular thing I want to show you. It's a monument to a knight, and there's a little story that I learned attached about this knight. So I'm going to tell you all about that. So come along guys and enjoy the story and the look around. It's quite an interesting little church here. Over here we've got this. It's what's the official name for it? Is it a briar? Briar? It's for carrying coffins on. And the thing is, my brain, the second I start recording, my brain goes, I don't want to know anything. And I can't remember the name of things. But yeah, this is a little sort of funeral briar, whatever you want to call it, for carrying the coffins. Oh, there you go. 1929. That one's And over here, I'll bring you over this way, guys. It's an old-fashioned fire engine. It's not often you come into a church and find a fire engine, is it, guys? The oldest known manual fire engine. So it was purchased in 1728 by the church wardens. So it's at least 300 years old. What's that behind it? Some bit of farming equipment there by the looks of it. Oops. Mind the chair, Dave. There's a nice old chest there, isn't it? Look at that. But the main reason I've come here today, guys, I'm going to bring you around here. Is a tomb to Sir Richard Grobham, who was a knight and the Lord of the Manor in Great Wishford. There's a little bit of a write up there about him. I'll palm down slowly if you want to read. Yeah, so Knight, Lord of the Manor, and all the rest. I'm just going to twizzle you around a second, guys. Now, when I last came to Grovely Woods with Cara, open-minded wanderer, she was telling me about this story that she'd read in a book. The book was Ghosts and Legends of Wiltshire by Kathleen Wiltshire. And one of the stories was about Sir Richard Grobham. And this was back in the time of Elisabeth I. And he was known for his sort of hunting skills. And apparently at the time there was this wild boar in Grovely Wood that was terrorising the area. And Richard Grobham, being a sort of an expert huntsman and that, he went out and killed this wild boar and managed to stop it from terrorising the area. His helmet and the sword that he used to kill this wild boar was hung in the church for at least a couple of 100 years or so. I'm going to twizz you around again for a second, guys. As you can see, there's a banner there, and above it is what looks like a sword, and there's also a helmet. I'm half wondering if that is Richard Grobham's helmet and sword. And the reason why I'm half wondering it is this. If we go back to this little bit here, because it starts off by saying the monument was restored together with the banner, sword and helmet. So I'm wondering if that was the banner that was restored in 1804 along with the monument. I'm wondering if that was his helmet and sword. If it is, it's been there for a good 400 years or so, that helmet and sword. So there you go, guys. So Richard Grobham, the killer of the Wild Boar. I must admit, guys, little stories like that, they may not be much of a story, but I find those kind of little stories so fascinating. It's just so interesting that little stories like that sort of get passed down through the ages and survive to the modern day. So, I mean, you might think, oh, so what? He killed a wild boar. Well, that's not much of a story. It's not very interesting, but it's just for me, it is very fascinating. It's just a little snippet of history. It's just, by quirk of nature, that little story, that little incident has sort of been told and retold and survived to the modern day. So, and it's just, like I say, it's just an interesting little snippet of history. So yeah, I thought I just wanted to come back here and do a little video on that story in the church, because like I said, it fascinated me, and I thought, yeah, I'll do a video because I'm sure it'll fascinate other people as well. So guys, short sweet little video. Hope you've enjoyed watching. Hope you've enjoyed the story of Sir Richard Grobham, the sort of wild boar killer. And like I said, look forward to seeing you in the next one. And in the meantime, guys, as usual, stay safe, take care, God bless.